In this video, I'm going to show you guys a quick fix for those vehicles that don't have heated seats. What's up, people, and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to the channel here, hit that subscription button. I do a lot of cool how-to videos and product reviews. Behind me, we're going to review a heated seat cover. I've been using it for the last few weeks, so let's take a closer look. For all you people that don't have heated seats in your vehicle, whether it's your car or truck, van, I think this will be a nice little cheap DIY upgrade for those that are interested in adding a heated seat to their vehicle. Now, my Dodge Ram, which is pretty much my work truck, doesn't have any heated seats in it. Having them in my newer Dodge Caravan, I really liked them. So I went on Amazon, took a look at what they had available, and I came across this heated seat cover, and I figured I'd give it a shot. I've been running this for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and I must say I'm really impressed. I didn't think that these heated seat covers would get really hot, but this one does. If you look at the top here, it has a buckle that goes around your headrest. This is a universal design, so this should fit in most vehicles. At the bottom here, it has some hooks. They're elastic, so they stretch. And this is what hooks underneath your seat to keep it in place. Here's your cigarette lighter to get power to it. It's got a red light on there, just to let you know that it is powered on. Here's a look at the control module. It's got your power button in the middle there, and then it's got your up and down, and it's got the timer button on the bottom. It's got a nice display there, and that's going to show you what the temperature of the heated seat cover's at, or if you set the timer. Now the front here, the material on here, it's not like a hard plastic or anything. It's real flexible, and it's got a nice grip to it. I want to say it's almost like a softer, like, not leather, but like it has a leather look to it. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's more of like a rubbery type texture. Here's what the back looks like. Right in the middle here, it has these little these disc type holders. These actually slip in between the seat, the bottom and the top, just to hold it in place. I'll show you guys that in a little bit when I install it. There's where the wire comes out. And this material on the back here is kind of like a grippy, like rubber material, and it helps it not to move when you're sliding in and out of the vehicle. Alright guys, so the first thing you're going to want to do is just set it up here. Like I said, these straps here actually go around the headrest, and just click them into place. But before I do that, I'm going to show you what these discs down here are for. Got these discs. What they do is they actually slide through the crevice of your top and bottom seat here, and it kind of just holds this seat cover in place so it doesn't move. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and take this disc and just push it through in between your seats there. And then it'll just flatten out on the other side. That holds that in place there. As you guys see, I'm pulling it, and it's not pulling out. That's what it's going to look like on the back side of your seat. This is what's going to hold it in place so it doesn't slide out. Next, just take the two straps, wrap it around the back, and you're going to clip those. And that's how that's going to look. Next thing you're going to do is come to the bottom of the seat cover here. You're going to take both of these hooks, and you're just going to hook them underneath the seat. Each car is going to be different, so the anchor point isn't going to be the same as mine. These are stretchable, like I said. It's like an elastic, so Just go ahead and find a spot underneath your seat that these hook to. Make sure that when you do hook the hooks underneath there, your seat still freely moves back and forth, and it's not actually pulling on those elastic straps at all. So that's what the seat cover is going to look like installed. Just go ahead and tuck this in here, smooth everything out. Like I said, it fits nice and it doesn't really move because of that grippy texture that's on the back side. Next step is you're going to want to plug in the controller. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find an output that's near. One thing I didn't like, I felt like this cord wasn't very long. As you guys can see here, this control panel only reaches really to about the middle of the seat. So I find myself when I slide in here and sit down, I gotta pull this controller off to the side. It'd be nice if it was a little bit longer and you can like route it to maybe on your dash or something, and maybe two-sided tape it so that the controller can be like up here or something, but it's not long enough, so it just kind of lays on your seat. I just push it over when I go to sit down. Go ahead and plug it in here. Now this outlet that I got is actually only turns on with the ignition. So go ahead and grab my keys, pop it in the ignition. Now if you have a constant power outlet and it's not ran to the ignition, that's where the timer on the controller comes in handy. You can set it for a certain time and it's actually going to turn off. So it's not on the whole time like you park your car or anything like that. I don't know if you guys can see, there's that red LED that turned on there. Alright guys, so I got it plugged in there. Like I said, the cord isn't really long. That's about as far as it's gonna go. So there's no way I could like tuck it or anything, but no big deal. That's what it looks like sitting in there. Go ahead and get in. And like I said, when I sit down, see how I kind of sit on it a little bit? So I just kind of pull it away. That's what it looks like. So when you get in your vehicle, you're going to go ahead and hit the power button here, right in the middle. It's going to turn on the display. Right now it says 46 degrees on it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Now it's at 50. So my mistake when I first got this is I cranked it up to 100. Cranked it up to 100. And I didn't realize that this actually goes past 100. So it was warm, but it wasn't anything impressive. But once I figured out that you can crank this up to 150 is the max. I'll tell you what, this thing gets hot. It actually gets a lot hotter than my Dodge Caravan. I got a 2017 Dodge Caravan with heated seats. And this actually warms up a lot hotter than my Dodge Caravan. You got a button over here to decrease it. And this button over here is to increase. And it'll blink to let you know what you got it set at, and then it'll go back to what it's actually heated up to. Also, this button right here is for the timer, so you can hit that and it's gonna put a timer on for 30 minutes, 60, so you can do it for a half hour or an hour for the timer. I've actually never used the timer because, like I said, when I turn my vehicle off, it's ran to an ignition outlet, so it just turns off automatically. Or I'll go ahead and turn it off, turn my ignition off, and you'll see that turned off. Turn it back on. Now you got to hit your power button here, and that fires it up. And you always got to set it to whatever it is that you want. I always get in here, hit the power button, and then just crank it up to 150. Like I said, this thing gets pretty hot, so you won't be disappointed. Alright guys, so that's going to be about it for this video. Hopefully you found this video useful. If you did, please smash that like button. It helps the channel out a lot. If you guys are interested in this product, I'll put an affiliate link in the description box below. Click on that affiliate link. It also helps out the channel a lot. And if you guys aren't subscribed, please consider hitting that subscription button. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I post my next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.